Hello everyone, welcome back to Career Sync. In this video, we are going to discuss the latest asked interview questions from all cluster 1, 2 and 3. All these questions are asked in 21st April 2025. We have 5 candidates interview questions which will be covering all the interview questions that is asked, and we will be saying what are the new changes asked in the interview. And this is the morning shift questions. We will be sending in the evening the other questions for the from afternoon to evening. So let's discuss with the first part. His cluster was Shisha, but I maintained Java in self introduction. I mentioned they are asked questions on Java and MySQL. So if you can make the interview ask the questions in Java, so introduce that in your introduction, so it will help you to solve the questions very easily. Now, as you can see, the question he was asked like, introduce yourself. How would you rate yourself in Java? So he said 3.5 out of 5. So he asked program on Java reverse a string input Cognizant. I executed that. What is method overloading? And asked about the some topics, questions like which annotation used in method overloading, method overriding, and sub questions on that topic. So you have to prepare the questions very well. What is abstract class interface? Sub questions. SQL primary key, unique key, difference, delete, drop, and truncate, difference between them. And summary questions. We fetch data, name start with a like operator. So unique key, null key allows not null like that questions deeply. So he is not given the proper. So you can understand what the question that they are asking. Auto boxing, unboxing in Java, array list versus linked list, difference between them. You can implement logic on abstract class. What sealed class? What is sealed class? Distinct operator use between operator. Are you willing to relocate to Chennai? And in Cognizant any stream, are you okay for that? Here any stream means any technology you are going to work. So are you able to do that? This is the main reason for this one. Now let's discuss for the candidate two. Tell me about yourself. Now that he asked the second highest salary SQL query, he has to write the SQL query. What are window functions? Row number, rank, factorial code, union and union all. Give a table and query should say the number of rows effective. Reverse the list, difference between sets and tuples, print empty list, list dictionary. Is pandas used in file handling? Code to open a file, police and if null, normalization in detail with all forms, init function and college ID card. So he has shared this type of questions which is not recognizable to everybody because I cannot understand what is no number rank. So he has not mentioned clearly, so you can understand what it means. Now let's discuss the third one. So what is a membership function? How do you implement it? How do you start a server in Java? Explain the procedure. Browse the Flipkart website and show where Java is implemented. Remove the login button using CSS. Explain all tabs in inspect mode on the Flipkart website. Write two SQL queries. Add the Flipkart search bar to your portfolio website. Achieve full width for the search bar using method other than incline CSS. What is default width value of div element? What did you learn in your cybersecurity internship at Honeywell? What is an API? Add an ID to an HTML element and fetch its value in JavaScript. What technology is the Flipkart website using? Write JavaScript code to get the value of an element by its ID. Fetch today's date using JavaScript and format it separately. Create a variable in JavaScript and print it. Write a nested if block and some conditions in JavaScript. Write a JavaScript code to print a Fibonacci series and write JavaScript code to print the factorial of a number. So this is the question that they asked is from the Java cluster, but they totally asked from the web development. You can see the HTML, CSS and JavaScript are mostly asked in this interview. So you have to prepare all these things. Now for the fourth candidate, write a code to compare who completed the work and who didn't. He was unable to understand the question properly, so he did not able to execute the code. So you can see this. And after that, they asked him, tell me about your project. 4 to 5 follow-up question based on the project. What is the difference between a dictionary and a list? Are you comfortable switching to another technology? Are you willing to relocate? And can you work in day shift? So this is the question that they asked. And this whole interview took about 55 minutes. It was shocking that I have heard when she explained me that. So you can see that in my project, they have discussed well in the project. So you have to prepare well for the projects. Now for the fifth candidates, the questions are similar like introduce yourself, what do you know about Python, find the largest word from a sentence, what did you do after completing your degree? So I think he is from the 2024 batch. And tell me about your project. What was your project done during your internship? Show and run the code for your project. So they can ask you to show and run the project that you have done. So as you mentioned, dance as your hobby. Can you tell me about it? So what dance form do you do? So he told the Kathak one. So you can see that they are asking from their resume, and it is very important that you should know everything what you have written in your resume. Now, let's discuss the important tips that you need to know, which is very important. Cognizant is focusing more on project related questions. So you have to prepare very well for the project part. You have to crack questions that what they can ask from the project. What was your role and what have you done in the project? You should able to answer them properly. Now prepare well for your projects and project related questions. Technical questions are also a key focus. So you have to prepare for technical questions also because they are asking deep into the knowledge. Now they are going deep into questions. So basic answers may not be sufficient. So you have to prepare the advanced questions also. Like you should prepare for deeper theoretical concept. Don't miss these questions as they are very helpful for your interview. As you can see, these all questions will help you to prepare well. So don't miss any questions and prepare well for the upcoming interviews. So that's it for this video. If you need any help and if you want this PDF and interview questions, join our Telegram channel. You will be seeing a PDF or document file there. All the questions are updated. So it will be very helpful for you. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you everyone.